In today's episode on Secrets of Health, I am going to reveal to you a hidden secret. A hidden secret you can use to treat yourself from virtually all diseases. It doesn't matter what kind of disease you are suffering from, whether gonorrhea, whether syphilis, whether herpes, whether pneumonia, staphylococcus, herpes simplex 1 and 2, H and the I and the V, cancer, name it. Just name the disease you know in the comment area. Just name it. With this little secret I'm about to reveal to you, you will be able to heal yourself entirely, and within a short period of time, maximum 3 months to 6 months, you will be done. That is why I always say that if the government of today, government of all country, every country, should give me 3 months, I will heal all the people in their various hospitals. So let me use, let's say, Ghana here. If government of Ghana will hand over to me, let's say Kwalebu, let's say Konfanoche, and tell me that within 3 months, within 6 months, I should heal all of them, trust me, I will clear everybody in that hospital. All the hospital, all the beds in the hospital, all the walls in the hospital will be empty. Trust me, within 3 to 6 months. It doesn't matter what kind of disease the person is battling with. I am going to reveal to you just 2 things you can use. In fact, medicine is not even part of it. Because you can say, oh, no. Medicine will be the third option. 2 main options, 2 main tools. I can heal everybody with any disease. Trust me, by the grace of God. It is very simple. That is why it is a hidden secret. People don't want you to know. People don't want you to, see or know exactly what it is. Because the moment you know the secret, like I've known, trust me, all the pharmaceutical companies will collapse. Every hospitals will be empty, and no one will be able to, extort money from anyone, from any sick person, because healing should be something common to everybody. Healing is your birthright. It is not exclusive to few people, because a lot of people are making millions, thousands of monies, milking people, extorting people, from sickness. The more you get sick, the more they make money. You understand? The more you get sick, the more they make money. So the government will not give some of us the opportunity to do that. Trust me, just 3 months, 6 months, if I'm giving, let's say, Konfanoche Hospital, with the exception of maybe accident unit. As for the accident unit, no problem. That one, they can handle it. But the rest, they should give it to me. 6 months. The hospital will be empty. With just 2 points, 2 things, 2 options. And that is what I'm here to reveal to you. But before I reveal to you these 2 simple things you can heal yourself with, if this happens to be the very first time you are watching us, kindly subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to click onto the notification bell icon, select all, so that you get the opportunity to watch our next episode. Because here on Secrets of Health, anything we come here to teach is off book. We don't read books, and this knowledge I'm about to give you, you can't find it in any book. That is why people say we are controversial, teachers. We are controversial healers. Very simple. And above all, I would like you to like this video very well. Like it, like it. It doesn't matter where you are watching me from. Just like the video, because when you like the video, that is where the algorithm will push the video. Because the more you like it, the algorithm will realize that the video is interesting. Therefore, it will recommend the video to many people. You understand? So please like the video and then leave your comment in the comment area. Now, what are the secrets, or what is the secrets I am talking to you about? The whole secret is this. Pay attention and listen to me. If you are sick, and you want to heal yourself immediately, within 3 months, within 6 months, do these two things before you even consider medication. Medication is just the last option. The first thing you must do is to what? Is to cut off the carbohydrate. Yes, it's very simple. Just stop eating carbohydrate. That's why I'm saying that if Confanoche will be given to me within 6 months, I will heal the Confanoche. Yes, I will heal all the sick people in Confanoche within 3 to 6 months. Everybody will go home. Will go home with good health. But they will not give it to you. They will not do that. So let me even not bother myself. First of all, cut off your carbohydrates. Stop eating carbohydrates. If you are sick, it doesn't matter the disease you are battling with. Any food that contains carbohydrate, you should avoid it. Because carbohydrate will produce nothing but sugar. And sugar is the main reason why everybody is sick. The other time I said it in my video. Sugar is the main reason why everybody is sick. Yes, sugar is the main reason why everybody is sick. Because when there is sugar in your pancreas, you suffer from pancreatitis. The inflammation of the pancreas will go high. Therefore, the pancreas will stop producing insulin. So the sugar in your blood will remain the same. So at the end of the day, you're what? You will suffer from type 1 diabetes. If the sugar leaves your pancreas, doesn't destroy your pancreas, what will happen is that the more you keep on eating more carbohydrates, the carbohydrate will be transformed into what? Into glucose. Therefore, it will trigger the pancreas to produce more insulin into your bloodstream. And when the insulin becomes more than the body needs, the insulin will now be converted into what? Into fat. When the insulin now gets converted into fat, and it will not be converted into good fat, it will be converted into bad fat, bad cholesterol. You understand? And therefore, the body will try to reject the insulin. And when the body rejects the insulin, we call it insulin resistant diabetes or type 2 diabetes. And let's pick diabetes alone, diabetes as one disease alone. Do you know that diabetes alone can give you 4 health complications? If you don't know, let me remind you. When you are suffering from type 2 diabetes, for instance, you are likely to suffer from diabetic retinopathy, which will destroy your eyes. So if I step into the ophthalmologist department in any hospital, the first thing I will do, I will tell all the people having eye problem is to cut off or is to stop eating any carbohydrate foods, because it will give you diabetic retinopathy. When you are suffering from diabetic retinopathy, what it means is that you are not going to see clearly. You will be having blurred vision. You understand? So unless you start using glasses before you can see clearly, or you will be having short sightedness. You cannot see the thing unless you get it close to you, or you cannot see the thing unless you take it away from you before you can see it clearly. It is all called by sugar, diabetic retinopathy. And then diabetic, we also have another complication called diabetic cardiomyopathy, which affects the heart, the heart. And then we have diabetic neuropathy. Diabetic neuropathy normally destroys your ovaries. If you are a lady, it normally destroys your nerves. So as a man, you realize that your manhood, your power, your erection will be bad. You cannot erect very well. Your performance will always go down as a man. And if you are not lucky, due to diabetic neuropathy and something cut you, that wound will not heal again. So eventually you'll be amputated if you are not lucky enough as a diabetic. So that is diabetic what? Neuropathy. And then we have another one called diabetic nephropathy, which destroys the kidney. Yes. So most of the kidney diseases, most of the kidney failures, when you go to dialysis, department in any hospitals, you realize that people are queuing up, waiting for their time, or waiting for their time to what to be on the on the dialysis. Trust me, about 90% or 60%, let me be charitable, 60% of people who are battling with kidney failure are all caused by diabetes, diabetic nephropathy. You understand? All is caused by what? Sugar. All is caused by too much carbohydrate. You understand? So that is that. So you see, diabetes alone, look at the danger, look at the complications, look at the risk of diabetes, look at the kind of diseases diabetes comes with. It comes with 4 different diseases, diabetes alone. And it is caused by what? Glucose. It is caused by carbohydrate. So you get my point very well. Now let's say hepatitis. Hepatitis 2, the same thing. Fatty liver. People are now suffering from fatty liver day in, day out. In the past years, we were made to understand that people who are alcoholic, who drink too much alcohol, are the ones suffering or who suffer from what? Fatty liver. Not knowing that it is not the alcohol alone. Alcohol alone don't causes fatty liver. Too much intake of sugar, meaning when I say sugar, carbohydrate, because that is the end product of every carbohydrate you eat in this world. Carbohydrate. You understand? Fatty liver. And then let's come to cancer. We have trillions of cells. Everybody has trillions of cells in his or her body, because without the good cells, or without cells, you are nobody. Without cells, you are not a human being. You are made of cells. You understand? You are made of cells. And in every cells, or in every single cell, there is an engine. It is like a car. A car, no matter how beautiful a car is, no matter how well sophisticated, how expensive a car is, if that particular car is not having an engine, the car is just what do you call it, an empty vessel, nothing, because the car cannot function. The same thing applies to a cell. There is an engine in a cell called mitochondria. This mitochondria ensures that the cells functions very well. So at the end of the day, if you are feeding your cells too much sugar, too much glucose, more than it will need, the mitochondria will get destroyed. And if the mitochondria get destroyed, there are 2 things involved. It is either the cells will die and erode off, or the cells will turn into cancerous. So it will become cancerous. So you see where where cancer is coming from. That is the reason why when you are battling with cancer, the doctors will tell you that stop eating sugar, because the cancer was in the first place caused by sugar, not normal sugar, but glucose. So if you have been eating glucose, if you have been eating starch, it means you are eating glucose, you are eating sugar. Because one plate of rice, for instance, one plate of rice is equivalent to what? To 8 tablespoonfuls of raw sugar. So if you are eating rice, if you are eating 1 plate of rice, you are no different from someone who is taking 8 tablespoonfuls of sugar, normal sugar. You are all on the same scale. There's no difference between the two of you. You understand? So the mitochondria will be destroyed by the sugar. Therefore, either it erodes off or it becomes cancerous. That is how it is. It becomes bad cells. Because cancer is not something where it will work well. That is why it is not contagious. Because cancer doesn't have a leg to walk into your body. No, it is your own cells that will turn into cancer cells and start eating your body. Because when the mitochondria, produces the cancer cells will now eventually eat itself. So the cancer cells will be eating the body. Instead of nourishing the body, the cancer cells will rather turn against the tissue and start eating its own. Because of what? Because of sugar. So you see why I said that you can heal yourself within 3 months. Because if you want to ensure that you are healed from cancer, if you want to ensure that you are healed of diabetes, you are healed of blood pressure, you are healed, all you need to do is to stop eating sugar. When I say stop eating sugar, I don't mean the normal sugar. You should stop eating carbohydrates. Simple. And you are good to go. That is first, option. The second option is to fast. Intermittent fasting or fast. Fast. That's all. With these two tools, trust me, you can heal yourself. You can what? Heal yourself. Healing is not something which is exclusive to a group of people. No. Healing is for everybody. Everybody is entitled to what? To get healing. No matter who you are entitled to heal yourself. But you need to, get the right channel. You need to get the right information. You cannot heal yourself without proper nutrition. Nutrition plays major role. You are what you eat. So whatever you put inside your body will determine your what? Your health the next minute. So fast. When you fast, what you are trying to do here is that, one, you are cutting the supply of things that destroys the cells. And two, you are rather healing the cells again. We call it cell chelation. You are healing the cells. You are empowering the cells. So you what? You would end up, creating an environment in your body called, ketosis. And anytime you fast for some time, your body goes into a ketosis stage or autophagy stage. And when your body gets into autophagy stage or ketosis stage, no disease can thrive well in your body. All the organs of the body are going to heal themselves naturally, because the body is designed to heal its own self. That is how God created the body. The body is designed to heal its own self. So when the body is sick, even when you don't take any medication, with these two options, with these two tools I've just given you, no carbohydrate and fasting, you can heal yourself. The body can heal its own self without any, medication. You understand? Fasting. There are several ways of fasting. You can do, let's say, water fasting for 11 days. And the good news is that the fasting, you don't need to fast throughout the 3 months. No. You can just begin with, let's say, 3 days fasting. When you are sick, very, very sick, very, very sick, you are on the verge of dying, you can fast for 3 days, no food. Maybe water fasting is good. Can be drinking only water for 3 good days. And trust me, by the time you get to the third day or the 4th day, you will see how your body will respond. Because all the cells would have what? Would have healed itself, and then all the cells would have come back to life, and they will begin to what? To fight for the body. Yes, very, very important. Even though it is going to be quite difficult, but hey, trust me, it's worth it. It's worth it. So you can do water fasting. If you can't do water fasting, you can do coconut juice fasting. When I say coconut fasting, or let me explain the water fasting. Water fasting means You are going to go through 3 days. You are going to go 3 days, no food, nothing except water. You'll be drinking only water in your system. You'll be drinking only water from morning till evening. The next day from morning till water. You won't eat anything. Water. Only water, 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 water. That is called water fasting. When it is coconut fasting you choose, you'll be drinking only coconut juice against water, plus water. As for the water, is constant. So if it is coconut water fasting you want to do, you will be drinking only coconut water, and maybe from time to time you add water to it. That is also very good, depending. But you should do it within 3 days to 11 days. If you can't do the 11 days in a row, you can do 3 consecutive days. You go out with no water. Yes, that is mindset. If you psych your mind that you want to do it, you want to heal yourself, you can do it. You can do it. Trust me, you can do it. That's why I'm saying that when I'm giving the hospital, I will heal everybody, because these are the things I will ask them to start doing. Yes. And you realize that within 1 month, within two weeks or 3 weeks, everybody will be packing out from the hospital. Everybody will be healing. Yes, it's very, very simple. But they won't give us the attention. They will see us as, people who are insane. You understand? But truth has come, and always, by all means, the lies will find its way and run away out from the window, because truth has come. So water fasting, coconut fasting, okay. You can also do raw milk fasting. Raw milk. When I say raw milk, I'm not talking about the tin milk. I'm not talking about the processed milk. I'm talking about the raw milk, the one which is gotten direct from the cow, unprocessed milk. You understand? Or yogurt, raw yogurt, original yogurt. You can be doing fasting on that. You won't be eating nothing apart from raw milk. Yes, that is also good. So mostly people who finds it difficult to do the water fasting or the coconut fasting, I mostly encourage them to do raw milk fasting, because with the raw milk, you are not going to feel any hunger, because the raw milk contain virtually everything you need. So when you be on raw milk, you realize that you won't be needing any food. Your body will not need any food. You will not go into any hunger mood. I hope you understand. So raw milk. So these are the fasting. If you like, you can go maybe for 3 days. If you can't go for 11 days, you can try for 3 days and see. Inflammation. If you are having inflammation, if you are having any inflammation, joint pains, knee pains, body pains, inflammation, just do raw milk fasting, or just do coconut fasting for 2-3 days and see where the inflammation will vanish, as if it is a magic. Yes, the inflammation will vanish. Joint pains, whatever pains, the inflammation will vanish. One of the best way to treat all inflammation is by fasting. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. Let me give you an example. If you are operating a machine or a car, and at a point in time the car gets some fault, the engine gets some fault, develops some fault, and the engine is not functioning very well, what do? You take the engine back to what? Back to the mechanic. The mechanic will take out the engine, examine the engine, and overhaul the engine. You understand? They will overhaul the engine, clean the engine, because it could be that there are certain debris, there are certain clogs, pipes which has been clogged, which has been choked. So that the mechanic will fix the engine, will dismantle the engine, clean the engine, fix whatever it is, and then assemble the engine back again and fix it again. Same thing, goes on in human beings. When you are sick, just go into hibernation, just go into reset. When you are using the mobile phone and the mobile phone, you know, begin to become slow, it is not running as fast as you used to see, or as fast as you want, what do? You take it to factory setting. There is a setting, when you go, you set it. The mobile phone will erase everything out of the phone and then reset itself again and become a brand new, isn't it? So why can't you do the same thing with your body when you are sick? Why can't you do that when you are sick? Why can't you do the same thing when you are sick? You can do it. Since you can reset, you can take your phone back to factory reset on you yourself. Anytime your phone gets a bit slow, you normally go to settings, do it, and then take it to reset, isn't it? The same thing can be done with your body, and that is when you fast throughout the day. I hope you understand. If you cannot do the 3 days fasting, you can do 24 hours fasting. You can pick a day, don't eat anything, maybe only water throughout the day, and see how your health is going to be the next day. Very, very amazing, very, very interesting. These are the 2 things you can do as a person to heal yourself from whatever disease you are battling with. Trust me. And maybe the third option is medication. And if it is medication, I will only prefer to you herbal medication. Yes, herbal medication. That is what I would recommend to you. So when you put these 3 options together, trust me, no disease. You'll be able to defeat any disease, you know, confronting you. Very, very simple. I will do a part 2 of this video in my next, episode. Thank you very much for watching the video all the way to this time. If you have made it to this time, may God richly bless you. Just say hello for me to see that indeed you watch it from the beginning to this time, so that I will pray unto you. Those who were able to watch the video last time and I told them to say hello, they did. I pick all their names, prayed to them, invoke the Spirit of God unto them, and very soon they will come out with their testimonies. Yes, so you can also do the same thing. Just let me know if you have watched the video till this time. Just say hello. When you say hello, I will pray for you, and God is going to bless you by his grace. Thank you very much. And if it's your first time watching us, kindly subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to click onto the notification bell icon, select all, so that anytime we come your way with a new one, you'll be able to watch it. And above all, like the video. Just press the like button. I know the video is interesting to you, so you forgot to like it. Now I'm reminding you, just like it before we proceed. Thank you very much for liking it. I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.